North Korean leader, Kim Jong has warned that Tuesday's missile launch over Japan was a meaningful prelude to containing the U.S. Pacific territory of Guam, adding that his regime would conduct more ballistic missile tests. North Korea confirmed the test hours before the UN Security Council unanimously condemned the launch and repeated demands that Pyongyang halt its ballistic missile and nuclear weapons programs. How can the world respond to North Korea, short of military action? Read more. The 15-member council described North Korea's actions as outrageous and called for the full implementation of tough sanctions agreed less than a month ago. But it did not recommend fresh measures against the regime, and said it remained committed to a peaceful solution to the nuclear crisis on the Korean peninsula. The Security Council stresses that these DPRK actions are not just a threat to the region, but to all UN member states, it said, referring to the North by its official title, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. The statement went on to express grave concern that the DPRKs, by conducting such a launch over Japan as well as its recent actions and public statements, deliberately undermining regional peace and stability. The emergency meeting was called after a North Korean intermediate-range missile designed to carry a nuclear payload flew over northern Japan on Tuesday morning. The missile, believed to be a relatively untested Hwasong-12, is the same type Kim has recently threatened to use against Guam, a key U.S. military base located about 3,000 kilometers (1,860 miles) southeast of North Korea. North Korea's state KCNA news agency said Kim had personally guided the missile, which came in response to military drills involving tens of thousands of troops from South Korea and the U.S. Pyongyang regards the annual Ulchi Freedom Guardian exercises, which end on Thursday, as a dress rehearsal for an invasion and often responds with a display of its own increasing military might. The current ballistic rocket launching drill, like a real war, is the first step of the military operation of the Korean People's Army in the Pacific and a meaningful prelude to containing Guam. KCNA quoted Kim as saying, Tuesday's launch triggered warning sirens in towns across northern Japan, sending some residents underground but leaving many unsure of how to protect themselves. North Korea had twice before sent rockets over Japan, in 1998 and 2009, but the regime claimed those were carrying communications satellites. On Wednesday, the regime was explicit in referring to the launch as involving a missile, which South Korean experts said traveled 2,700 kilometers before landing in the Pacific Ocean east of the northern Japanese island of Hokkaido. The drill had no impact on the security of neighbouring countries, KCNA insisted, adding that Kim expressed great satisfaction over the launch.